Great. Good tidings. Good tidings. I'm clicking and clacking. Gotta post about. Gotta scream that I'm live on all the platforms out there. May the tidings be balmy and gay to you and yours. Okay. Yo, happy Pride. Thank you for the 30 months. That is very, very kind. Honestly, it's dads and grads and Pride and also Yusung's birthday. It's kind of like the best time of year. I don't know. Espresso Dan, good tidings. I think so. But I mean, I'm a little biased fellow. Bob's Gaming, good tidings. I need to get a fun bevy in me before I die. Is today your birthday? No, my birthday already passed. My birthday already passed. I just don't feel... One of these days I'm going to do a birthday stream, but it's actually going to be good. But I am the type of person that's uncomfortable with like celebrating myself, you know? Like, ooh, look at me. Despite my only child tendencies. But that's like such a weak sauce way to live. Sometimes you gotta celebrate yourself. No, thank you for the belated. Thank you. Let me get a spicy little green tea in my system, and then we're gonna be able to zhang, because otherwise my brain is gonna slow down until I die. Zener, good tidings. Yo, I'm freaking pogged up because I also have a snack on me. It's a matcha croissant from a bakery that Beth and I went to this past weekend. My blood sugar has never been happier. Pog. Al Borland fan, good tidings. Oh wait, yeah, Zener, you need to go to bed. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't want to tell anyone what to do. But thank you for your sacrifice for the sleep schedule just to say hi. Wow. Be good. Thank you for the 48 months and for the kind words on the blog, Posty. I've had a lot of great conversations about it with Beth's roommate. And I appreciate everyone that said like, hey, it resonates with me. It really, really helps a lot. It was very cathartic writing it. It was one of those things where it was just like, it kind of fell out of me in the sense that once I got into it, I genuinely did not have to stop myself at all. I did not have to think about what words to use. It's because I've kind of been stewing in it for quite some time. Well, Brian, let me turn the AC up a little. You like that? A little switch up, a little stewy. Can I get a link? Oh, frick. Here, let me try to find it real quick. It's like sad, by the way. It's like sad, okay? don't read it expecting it to be like funny. It's sad. Kana, good tidings. All right, let me take one more bite of the croissant. And let's take a big bite of this frickin' Mahjong Elo. Aaron Cube, good tidings. Best of luck on your games if I'm understanding this correctly. Honestly, fine. If me streaming Mahjong means that I get ass mode luck and everyone else gets like good ass mode luck, you know, that's good. That's perfect. Hedgehog's good tidings. I'm chewing. Oh, Jerry, I was in the pool. You ever just quote Northern Line quoting Seinfeld without a hint of what the actual reference is? No, just me. Yo, Squishy Up, thank you for the kind words. Let's freaking go. I genuinely appreciate that. It's one of those things where it's hard to find solidarity when talking about that subject. So, you know, I know it's probably unhealthy to some extent, but I like finding it online because, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel that unhealthy to me. ABT Silence, good tidings. Honestly, my contact at Yostar tells me they turn on the good tile printing factory for everyone that watches the stream. That's wrong. And don't sue me. And it was a joke. I mean, do we freaking get into it? I'm sorry, but the Zhong world isn't ready. Wait, there's been no music the whole time. Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, why didn't anyone say anything? Everyone's too nice here. Everyone's too nice here. ABT Silence. Emphasis on the silence. Thank you for the 35 months. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support. Buds Dados. You know, this stream was almost manga on Mondays. Icon, good tidings, good tidings. We were having quiet time. No, stream time is for loud time. Stream time is burp time. Stream time is loud burp time. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. Haircut, still bogging. What am I eating today? I got a big old matcha croissant, which is what the nickname for my sweet ass. And I have an Itoen Golden Oolong tea. I'm so sorry. I gotta take another bite. It's honestly addictive in a way that I could not have even fathomed. You ever just try to fit all of something into your mouth? Even though you know you can't? Anyway, we're here for a good time, not a long time. You're putting this on YouTube and cursing in the first 30 seconds? I don't give a frick what an algorithm thinks about me. Algorithm this. No, I really do care. The algorithm hasn't been very kind to me lately. If someone knows anything, please let me know. Someone on YouTube was very, very insightful, and they were like, you know, Mahjong Soul probably had a spike in like searches because of the Blue Archive collab. Hence, your video was probably suggested to a lot more people during the collab. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, folks. Slash prediction, start prediction. Where are we gonna play some Mahjong? I'm gonna tell you right now, the Mahjong, it is a risky gamble to be a believer today, but it is also a risky gamble to be a doubter. Now, what does that mean? I'm nervous. This is what it means for today's games. I'm nervous because I really want to win. I really, really want to win. I think that Master 3-star, like I want it more than anything. You know what I mean? Not being paid to say this, but your hair looks great. Al Borland fan, that's where you're wrong. Check your PayPal. You think people sign up to be compliment chatters? No, you're conscripted into it, and then I pay you regardless of whether or not you're ready for it. I'm sorry, but it's the way the news goes. He wants to win today. Plus, Jazz, why do you have a big 4 next to your name? Surely you know that my motivation means that I'm about to take the Mahjong world by storm. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy, and I'm not gonna lose my shot? Let's get in the Jade Room. Brendan Lee Mulligan voice. Brendan Lee Mulligan voice. Get in the comments. 4-player South, and let's get it, folks. Let's absolutely get it. Jade Room, 4-player South. Let's freaking go. Xander, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a lovely night and you can sleep well. CC, thank you for the follow. Good tidings to you and yours. Folks, I had a huge mental health W today. That's what the kids call a win. Guess who wasn't miserable all day? I know. I'm scared to say this. I'm genuinely scared to say this. I was actually happy for a part of today. I genuinely was a little happy today, and I'm not talking about the frickin' Pharrell song, okay? I'm talking, I was feeling joy in my heart. It wasn't like I was like screaming wrapped with euphoria all day, but it was nice. It was nice. And I was realizing like, hey, you know, it's probably a bad sign if you know, and this is true with a lot of the mental health literature that I've read. Oh, how Kafka-esque and, ah! I mean, are you seeing this, Mr. Krabs? This hand is, we've drawn every single tile that we've drawn. This hand has been incroyable, which is French for incredible. Take me in a tempai and free my soul. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. But anyway, you should, you know, it just made me realize, like, oh snap, I've kind of been, you know, there's something wrong with me, and not in the cool way. I don't know what the cool way is. Don't press me on that. Well, okay, I can't transform into a big Autobot and say roll out. Yeah, there's something wrong with me if we're gonna judge me based on that rubric. But it's like, if you're, I think you don't have to be like screaming with euphoria all the time. But I think that if your life is, as mine often is, if you don't have moments where you're happy, but you have a lot of moments where you're like, wow, I'm super glad I'm not miserable today. I'm so sorry. Ding, depression. You just got dinged with depression. Should maybe go see a licensed medical healthcare professional about it. So I'm trying to take care of myself. You want to know why I'm so happy? This past weekend, there was a Pokemon Go community day. And I'm being very, very facetious. Do I think that Pokemon Go can fix me? You tell me. You look at Goomi's cute little face and you tell me, Goom, good tidings. Your hair looks stunning. Let's also not forget that razor sharp jawline. Oh, I guess my mewing has been working. Not a paid actor. Good tidings, good tidings. Speaking of Goom, there was a Goomy, Riichi Pinfusumo, and there it is, folks. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's a freaking sumo right there. You can tell the chauffeur they could sumo right there. Okay. There was a Goomy community day. And I'm kind of a gooey guy, you know what I mean? In the sense that, I guess, I'm a sexual deviant. Okay, we gotta get out of this line of questioning. It was fun. And now I don't think that because, you know, I don't think that, you know, going out for Pokemon Go Community Day actually fixed me. No, of course not. I don't think mental health is that easy of a walnut to crack. But do you know what is easy to crack? Spending, or you know what else? You know what genuinely was PogChamp about all this? Is that I got to spend some time outside with Beth and her roommate. I was among friends. We got a whole fun day. Can I tell you about the fun day that we had? We got dim sum in the early morning. That's a hoot, because who doesn't like dim sum? If you don't like dim sum, I don't want to say that you need to be exiled into a remote island and, you know, sequestered from humanity. But I will say that you need to be exiled into a faraway island and sequestered away from humanity, because guess what? Dim sum is good. Dim sum is like capital G good. It's written, it should be like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt occasionally eat dim sum, because that S is absolutely delicious. You win some, you dim sum. Extremely true. So brave. Genuinely so true. Goomy, take me out to dinner first. Oishi, good tidings. Community day? Tease day. That is what we called it the whole day. That is what we called it the whole day. Community day. And I thought that was very fun. It was nice to be outside. It was nice to be among friends, catching gooms, throwing back gooms with the best of them. And then afterwards, we got some fried chicken. It was, honestly, it might have been the greatest day of my life. Just in terms of food, we went to this Korean place and there was fried chicken and radish kimchi. Now here, I'm not gonna mince any words with you, okay? Radish kimchi, once we opened it, it smelled like radish kimchi smells, it just has a really strong smell. You know what I mean? Who's got a musk kink? Am I right? No, throwing away the 567, that hurts my soul. Hurts my soul. The radish kimchi smells like a lot, right? It smells like trepidation. It smells like nervousness. But can I tell you what pogs up about it? It tastes incredible. It's got one of the greatest and widest smell to taste ratios of all time. It's the golden ratio. Sure, it smells a lot, but it also tastes like an angel's kissing you on the forehead, you know? Tastes freaking incredible. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna rock right now. I don't believe in changing this up. Are you telling me community participation makes one happy? Are you telling me going outside, basking in the sun, going to a third place like a park actually makes one happy? Sounds like a nice day, Hedgehogs. Thank you for saying that. It was a nice day. And it makes me sad because I don't have very many nice days. Yo, we as a community, as a goo-munity, need to all endeavor. Okay, this is hell. This is hell. I should have been folding this yet. Or should I have been? Or am I waiting to call the greatest chasing Ricci of all time? Let me interrupt you like Kanye to Taylor Swift on stage. Levlord Omega struggling, maybe deciding whether or not to... Oh, they did it! Oh my goodness! Oh my L Big Cheese, what a moment to come in on Ode Blue. Good tidings, good tidings. Ricci, Ipatsu, Pinfu, Red 5, Oradora. Leftlord, you know their chat was bullying them into chasing the Ricci. You know everyone was all caps screaming chase in there. Holy moly. Would you Ricci if you could? Honestly, I probably would have chased the Ricci if I were them. 9 of characters, I'm like, it's a chasing Ricci. 2 players can't play defense. It's a coin flip, but you know, sometimes you gotta die by the blade that is Ricci Mahjong. Sometimes you just gotta die at the hand that is Ricci Mahjong. You could, Biku, I agree with that psychological analysis. That entire pause was them thinking, should I do this? And their invasive thoughts won. And I don't even think it's that bad. Chasing with a terminal. I mean, I love being a coward. Don't get me wrong. I freaking love being cowardly. Call me Courage, the cowardly dog. Anyway. I thought durian had a wider smell-taste ratio. Martian Marmalade, you bring up a great point. I've never had durian. I do like the boy band Durian Durian. That's a Duran reference, folks. How does he do it? How does Yusung reach into our collective subconscious to pull out the greatest references that anyone has ever heard? Invasive Thoughts were called mods. Honestly, that's a great name for the mod channel in the Discord, just Invasive Thoughts. Anyway, what were we talking about? This isn't that bad. No, it is bad. Like, who gives a frick? Like, we could still accept 7 of Bamboo right now. And I like keeping the Nolan Northwind as a Zuzzy little safe tile. Right Lord going for the world's most obvious half flush, by the way. We shan't ignore this. Jerome, good tidings. We shan't ignore Right Lord's half flush. We would be remiss to. How was my Goomy Community Day, aka Goomunity Day? It was incredible, okay? I caught 9 shiny Pokemon that day. How does he do it? I have no idea. Honestly, the shiny lords really smiled upon me. And guess what? Goomy's one of the cutest MFers in the game. Couldn't have happened on a nicer Pokemon, okay? The shiny luck was outrageous. I will say this though, not to immediately contradict, because that's like a good thing. That's objectively a good thing. I'd rather have them than not. Horrified Stove, thank you for the compliment. Check your PayPal. I'd rather have the shiny Goomies than not. But at the same time, I'm a function over form kind of fellow. I'd rather have like a strong statted Goomy than a shiny Goomy. So I'm the wrong type of person to give shinies to. I was just hoping for a 15-15-15 Goomy. If you know, you know. Left Lord, oh my. They almost had, I mean, they didn't, but they could have had all triplets as well. The Forbidden Yaku, Government Pants, good tidings. So that was cool. That was, oh! Okay. 1. Oh my goodness. Dua Lipa voice. Put my mind at ease in ease 3. I've been listening to Dua Lipa a lot. I think she's great. Dua Lipa's got this one song called Pretty Please. I think I'm conning here. I just wanted another tile. I wanted to feel what it felt like to get another tile. You know what? Probably a bad idea. Probably a bad idea, but at the same time, like, can you really blame me? Ariane is like beef good enough. Ariane is genuinely beef good enough. Yusung is hungry like a wolf. Rawr! It's my wolf impression. Raggy. That's my shag. That's my Scooby-Doo impression. It's the closest I can get to a wolf. I got a lot of good Goomies. I got a big Goomy, so they call me Big Goomy. And that was very, very fun. was very fun. And you know what I learned? I learned a lot about self-confidence. Eon Fitz, good tidings. 3 stars or nothing from Megumi. That's how I was feeling. Ooh, okay. This is kind of nasty with it though. Half-Lush, Seatwind, Red Dragon. It's beginning to look a lot like Mongon hours. Real Mongon hours have started. So on Pokemon Go, if you time your throw correctly, you can get an excellent throw, but it's very, very difficult. But guess what? I previously thought it was very, very difficult, but then I realized as I was starting to aim for excellent throw after excellent throw, I was like, oh my goodness, you want to know the difference between a great throw and an excellent throw? Self-confidence. And you genuinely, Pokemon Go taught me something. It was like, if you believe in yourself, if you just genuinely believe in yourself that you're gonna nail this throw, that confidence carries over into your performance. And so you know what? I believe that I'm going to get first place this game. Absolutely, dude. I think I have good decision making. I think my haircut looks great. And I think we got a Half-Lush Red Dragon Seatwind hand. SRN, good tidings. Life Cereal, good tidings. Mokua, good tidings. Self-confidence and then the close-up on the haircut. I'm gonna be honest. Can I say, okay, this is very insecure. This is a conversational whiplash. Am I rushing or am I dragging? Oh, okay. Oh, show me the stupidest all triplets hand of all time. Please. I mean, I'll go for it. I mean, I don't know, but it's so nasty to go for the all triplets, right? Because C1 Prevalent win Half-Lush Red Dragon all triplets. Whoa! I gotta go for it, right? Oh, okay. It's 3 tiles versus 4 tiles. Dude, come on. 3 tiles versus 4 tiles. It's the same. Corporate wants you to see the difference between these 2 images. They're the same image. 1, 2, 3, ZC. Good tidings. Good tidings. This is pod racing, folks. This is a disgusting hand that we've stumbled into. I can't believe what's happening right now. Ah! I mean, now it's... If someone calls Ricci... if someone calls Ricci, they're about to get the biggest payload of all time, okay? We've just given someone the keys to the kingdom. Here are the keys to the kingdom. I've given you the keys as the mayor of the kingdom. Go ahead. Go in there and do whatever you want. Break all the vases for rupees and then come back in. 4 cons, Yakuman. Oh, we could even get 3 quads with this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I really want 3 quads with this. Please. And we're just throwing tiles that are close to the door. I don't know if anybody with a sound mind... Oh. I was about to say, I don't know if anyone with a sound mind, if they're gonna chase into this. Oh, okay. I could kiss you on the mouth, one of characters, because that is a safe tile. I can't believe they called Ricci there, but I appreciate what they did. Wowzers. Wowzers. Beautiful Fool Gaming. Daisy Buchanan talking about their future daughter gaming. Okay. Saying it's not as spicy as the last one, but guess what? It could become spicy. Dodo Set, good tidings, good tidings. I really wanted to win that one. That's okay. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. There was a world where we sumoed our tile, right? There was a world where we sumoed our tile. But anyway, the only difference between a great throw and an excellent throw is genuinely self-confidence. And then guess what? We all hung out afterwards. And I've got a puzzle on the coffee table right now. And here's the sick and twisted truth. You know how sometimes people are like, I'm gonna need a vacation after this vacation. I honestly would like to just say to you right now, and I mean this, so read my lips, okay? Sneaky Ninja, good tidings. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna need a coffee table for my coffee table. Now, what do I mean by that? Thank you for asking. I could have used that for the door. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what this is, but like, just imagine in your mind's eye that we draw into anything around here. Oh God, it's so bad. Why is this so bad? Why does this feel like horrendous to play right now? How did you do on Goomies? I was just saying that I got like 9 shinies, but no hundos. The shiny luck was honestly out of this world. No hundos, but I did get like a 15, 14, 14. And I was like, you know what? Close enough. Zip, zap, zop. You just became a Goodra. Welcome to the team. You know? So that was kind of nice. No complaints about the Goomies. But because I have this 1,000 piece puzzle, oh, whatever. I guess it's kind of cool that 500 piece puzzles no longer stimulate me. And I need a harder drug, like 1,000 piece puzzles to stimulate my intellect. I guess that's cool or whatever. I guess that's impressive or whatever. You know, now the coffee table is out of use. But I will say, 3 educated individuals, myself, Beth, and Beth's roommate. I guess I should amend that. 2 educated individuals, Beth and Beth's roommate, and 1 Yusung, all working on a same puzzle, 1,000 pieces. I think we genuinely connected over a 2-hour period, like at least 200 pieces. The rate of progress was redonkulous. It's like a society blowing up in freaking Age of Empires. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about the Big Daddy cheat code either. It was nice to do the puzzle, but now it's nice because once you finish a corner of the puzzle, that part of the coffee table, the coffee table, is usable once again. You can put a toaster on there, excuse me, a coaster on there. I mean, I'll say it. I don't care if you get offended by this. You could even put a toaster on there. You know what I mean? It's nice to have a bit of the coffee table back again. I've missed seeing a perfectly, you know, just one corner where you can, the one piece is real. Did you do edges first? Icon. I of course did edges first. I think it's a foolish gambit to not do the edges first. You gotta do the edges first. But this puzzle is kind of zuzzy. It's kind of wet and wild in a sense. Can I describe this puzzle to you? It has pieces. You know how most puzzle pieces are squares? You know? It's kind of like the opposite of me, because I'm not a square. I'm cool. Oh! 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 I'm not a square. I'm cool. Oh, good starting hand though. You know what? A beef strong enough starting hand with this one. What do we want to see? Another 7 of circles followed by another 8 of circles. What was I talking about? Oh my god, I was yapping too hard. I got lost in the yap multiverses. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this puzzle is wet and wild because of the following, okay? You know how most puzzle pieces are like squares or rectangles? Some of these puzzle pieces have curved edges. That's right. That's right. You know, people have always said, Yusung, you've got beautiful curves. But my puzzle too? Yes. My puzzle has some pieces where it's like kind of circular in nature across the across the gambit of puzzle pieces. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, and you're probably typing this right now. Yusung, holy moly. Your puzzle prowess, abbreviated to PP in some cultures, is so impressive. My mouth is agape right now. Oh, I just realized that that's a hilarious double entendre if you do use the PP thing. Impressive PP. Yeah, thank you. I don't know. All this is to say I'm a sick freak. The puzzle, it takes a hard individual. It takes a sick freak that really believes in themselves to do a puzzle of that caliber. And guess what? I am that individual. Your Honor, they say that a client that does puzzles with curved edges has a fool for a lawyer. Well, I am that lawyer. And this puzzle is very fun. Wow, Yusung, I just ate a fly because my mouth was agape upon hearing of your immense pee-pee. Okay, we gotta get out of here before we get into trouble. Caterpie, good tidings, by the way. Good tidings. What do we want to see with this hand? Anything to get us into Tenpai. I'm telling you right now, Dream Girl's voice. I'm not going. I would call Ricci on anything. Oh. Oh, this isn't good, folks. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, no. Was this the worst idea I've ever had? Can I get a 1 in chat if this is the worst idea I've ever had? Can I get a 1 in chat for each of the 8 of characters and each of the 9 of characters available? Oh, no! Oh, it would have been so much better had I waited 1 round. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I should have waited 1 round. I genuinely should. Oh, and it's not my fault. Oh, it's all my fault. Okay, lessons learned here. Lessons learned here. You sung if you have a horrible rank Ricci, okay? Oh, at least they summoed and we didn't deal in. At least they summoed and we didn't deal in. Holy shnikes. We got out of there, folks. We genuinely got out of there. This is not, I mean, that's not nothing, right? That's still gonna take a bite out of everyone. And now I'm in last. Now I'm in last. How did this happen? Jelly Star, good tidings. Good tidings. 2, you've definitely had worse ideas. What worse ideas? Reimagining society as a utopia if everyone was just cool with me pissing on the front of my shorts because it dries really fast. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. My senator has heard about this and it's a great idea. So I had a good day yesterday. I actually had a good day. Who am I? The K-pop singer IU? 1 in chat. If you understood that reference, you're legally obligated to drop a 1, by the way. And then today was kind of nice. Today was kind of nice. Today was nice in the sense that I did a million chores. It was one of those days where I kind of got sucked in a YouTube vortex earlier on in the day. And then you know when the darkness starts creeping into your mind, like, oh my God, you've wasted your entire day. And you'll never amount to anything and you deserve all the misfortune that befalls you. You know how the darkness gets when the darkness starts enveloping your mind. And then I was like, you know what? I don't know if that's true, you know? We don't need to, I mean, it might be true. Like maybe I wasted the whole day, but I can still try to make the most out of the day that I have left. And I did some laundry today, washing the bedding. Why? Because your mom sweats a lot. Okay. Apologize. That was rude. It's unbecoming of a streamer of my caliber to imply that I was doing your mom. It was wrong of me. It was wrong. It was just, I don't need to, I don't need to sugarcoat it in any other way. It was just simply wrong of me. But I did, I'm washing the sheets. Did some dishes as well. You know, that's always nice. Getting to empty out the sink of all the foul dishes in there. That must be where I get it from. You're welcome? Wait, what? No, I don't know. I've lost the thread. Tanking some battles in Pokemon Go PvP. Honestly, not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Do I actually want this? No, right? No, because what happens if we draw into like a 6 of... Oh, but if we draw into 6 of circles, I guess it's okay, because then we can pawn either one of you. Okay, 6 of circles makes me turtle. Like 6 of circles makes me feel a certain type of way, but I genuinely don't think that we want the 4. Oh, please let me get into Tenpai though. I would really just like to get into Tenpai. Oh, I can't pawn that. Can I pawn this? I can pawn this. It's just not very good. It's like if you squint, it's an ideal, it's a perfect Ishanten. If you squint, it's a perfect Ishanten. If you open your eyes, it's not a perfect Ishanten. Like this is not great. But we're here and we're gonna game, okay? We're here and we're gonna game. Google suggested, why is IU the queen of K-pop? She's got a killer voice, let's just be honest. Her songs are great. They have a lot of artistic integrity to them. IMO. And the answer is because she's good-natured. Yeah, and she also seems very down to earth, you know? For a super mega pop star celebrity, she seems very down to earth in all the interviews and variety shows that I've seen. Okay, do I effing do it? And all my value is gone? All my apes gone? All my apes gone? Oh no. Oh no. And the only way we could scrounge more value... Oh, folks, what have we done here? What have we effing done here? The only way we can scrounge more value is if we draw into a 6 or a 7 of characters for all triple hits, and no! At least we're dealer in South 4, right? We could always do the South 4 epic comeback. All the value is gone and the skies are great. Turkey Boom, that is beautiful. That is genuinely beautiful. Can you, I don't know, does anybody have any wind chimes? They feel appropriate at a time like this. Can I tell you what I was thinking as I was listening to Dua Lipa today? I was listening to the Dua Lipa Tiny Desk. I think that Tiny Desk is very good. You saying you gotta get out more? No, I don't know. I'm probably gonna up listening to the Tiny Desks. I listened to the Mac Miller Tiny Desk a few days ago. That was pretty good as well. I like the song he does with Thundercat. That one was very, very good. But I was listening to the Dua Lipa Tiny Desk and I was like, are songs too for kids these days? And I know it's like, are songs too inappropriate for kids these days? And I know, it's like, oh, you sung, you dummy. Songs have always been talking about doing the nasty since the day that music was created. You know what I mean? If you listen to Mozart's, if you listen to Beethoven's Ode to Joy, if you actually read the notes that he wrote in the margins, he's like, I'm so fucking horny, I just want to come, you know? Immediate regret in saying that, but you know what? We keep it in there. Anyway, music's always been horny, but I was like, man, the lyrics, and I'm not shaming anyone for doing this either. I really like this song. She's a song called Pretty Please, and it's very sensual in nature, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's extremely sensual in nature. And then I was thinking about it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're pogging. We're big pogging right now. And then I was thinking about it, and you know, like all those parents that were like duped in the satanic panic of the 80s, where they're like, oh my goodness, all the kids are becoming Satanists. Have you seen the art on Magic the Gathering cards these days? I'm like, I think I would be, if I was a parent in the 80s, I would 100% be like, oh no, everyone's becoming a Satanist. Have you seen the art on these Magic the Gathering videos? Espresso Dan, I don't know if I've listened to the Regina Spektor one, but I love Regina Spektor. I love watching Satanic Panic videos. They are, I haven't watched the videos, but I've listened to a gazillion podcasts. Meow. Make sure to leave a like and meow. Whoop! 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 I mean, I reach you this 100% of the time, right? It's Ricci, Red 5, Dora. Circle, circle, dot, dot, folks. We're in there. We're gaming. We're in there. Has you sung listen to Chappelle Rowan yet? Rosie O'Gravy, I guess who's thankful that Beth has good music taste so that I'm not completely out of the loop and don't know who Chappelle Rowan is. I do know who they are, and they're incredible. But I was like, I would be such a freaking rube. I would be like, you're not allowed to play Magic the Gathering. You're gonna become a Satanist, you know? And there will be no Satanists in this household. Please let me win. Oh God. Okay, I mean, that was an incredibly spicy tile to drop. Not like we have any recourse, right? Any port in a storm, and we gotta go for it right now. What I'm hoping for is that someone goes, I mean, I don't think it's impossible that the 8 of Circles comes out. I think it is actually very, very likely if someone's using their brain. 5 of Circles is safe. Oh! Oh my God, the Dora passes. 5 of Circles is safe. No one has a 6, 7 in their hand. And guess what? All the 7s are gone except for mine. And so it's, and so it's very, very likely that no one has a 7, 9 weight. But that's when I slurp your milkshake. That's when I slurp it up. What happened, folks? I think I was right to, call Ricci there. But you know, I think I was wrong to believe. I think I was wrong to have an open heart about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it hurts. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely hurts. Absolutely. It's feeling bad. Maybe just should have thrown away the 1-3 now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, no. You throw away one of the pairs. We could have thrown away the sixes, right? If we end up on a pair weight for the sixes and the east winds, that feels pretty good. And there was no slurping in Mudville that day. And all the Who's went silent. For Horton had just taken a big poop all over everyone. Look, I've never read Horton Hears a Who, okay? Okay, I mean, this is the saddest hand in comparison to the last hand. But if we draw into 2 of Bamboo, we can have Riichi Pinfu, right? We have Riichi Pinfu at home. This is Riichi Pinfu at home. This is the most milquetoast Riichi Pinfu of all time. Grizz, cool. Good tidings. Good tidings. Leflord genuinely had the Forbidden Yaku as well. I can't believe they didn't get punished for that. Because if you go all triplets, like the negative of all triplets is that you have very few tiles. You have very few unique tiles to fold with. Do you know what I mean? And it's like we called Riichi, and then a Crosslord called Riichi, and then Leflord just did not care. You know, Honey Badger meta, truly, they did not give a damn. And then we just got owned. I don't like getting owned. I think getting owned is not very pog. I think getting owned is not very cash money, as the kids say. What are the kids saying these days? Are they still saying sheesh? Are they still saying bazinga? No, the kids never said bazinga. But I feel like I never really got into saying no cap. You know what I mean? Oh, we can accept the 5. We can accept the 5. I don't even want to accept the 5. Man, I want, no. Rodent BF? The kids are saying rodent BF? I guess that does describe me on most days. Kind of a rodent with it. But how about a Dami Mommy owning you? All right, society, we need to start our community over again. We need to start our community over again. And we could just say like, hey, has anybody seen any cute cats online? And then someone else could be like, oh, I saw a cute cat online. And then someone else will not say, oh yeah, I saw a cute cat online. It was a furry search on Rule 34 on frickin' Pixiv or DeviantArt or whatever. Kids are all about the Borg these days. What's Borg? Can you fit Borg of these nuts? No, I'm not gonna be gotten today. I'm not gonna be gotten today. I mean, Pinfu, it's beginning to look a little like Christmas, right? It's beginning to look a little like Pinfu, like genuinely. I don't think this is Tanya. Oh, holy smokes. Wow, for real, for real? No, I'd keep that, right? Oh, man, this hurts. Oh, this hand hurts. Oh, this hand hurts. I think Skibidi Toilet is the new meta, but I'm too old to understand it. Technicality, good tidings. Okay, so here's the dirty little secret about all this. I mean, I slam dunk the Riichi here. I'm in last place. I hate my life. Like, what else can we do except call Riichi here? And believe in reincarnation to take us to a better life after we pass on. Here we go. Single tile weight. Ooh, inside Suji mode. Okay, a trap has been set, folks. A trap has been set. Here's the dirty little secret. All-American Rejects voice. I've had people explain to me Skibidi Toilet. I do not understand Skibidi Toilet, okay? I think that Skibidi Toilet, if I were to explain it to you drunk history style, is Skibidi Toilet is just a nonsense phrase that people enjoy saying. Skew sussy baka, you know what I mean? I'm not one to shy away from nonsense phrases. If you look closely at the stream, you will find, if you drag the stream onto an Adobe Premiere timeline, you would find that most of the stream is nonsense phrases. Yo, who up hoping for a freaking after the con sumo Hanemon right now? Unironically, I love how you pronounce Skibidi. It's Skibidi. Okay, I now know it's Skibidi, and I do feel self-conscious about it. and I am feeling self-conscious about it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just say it, but the kids are right. Skibidi. I say Skibidi now. I've always said Skibidi. It's like one of those. It's like you pronouncing the word taut as tout. You know, it's not a word that people say that frequently. Please let me win this one. I don't know how else I can say it. Please let me win this one. We could pawn here for Tanya as well. Do not get it twisted. Northern Lion Voice, get it twisted. You are the one that can change your own destiny. Don't get it twisted. Life is just a simulacrum. You mean nothing in the universe. Okay. No Sanshoku. No Sanshoku. Don't even get me started on Sanshoku, okay? You could say Skibidi. I'm pawning here. I refuse to die like this. I refuse to die like this. I refuse to die penniless, okay? What am I, freaking Alexander Hamilton in the first act? Okay, here we go. Wowzers. Okay. Okay. Now we can pawn the red 5 of characters. Just kidding. Life is pain. Hell is other people. Sounds like an Italian meal. You're talking about Skibidi toilet being an Italian meal? I would never. Please let me win this one. Oh my god. This one was not my fault, right? Like, I genuinely... And also, you're about to see something that might be difficult. Oh my god, I think we... It's tough. It's tough. It's definitely tough. But you know what? The silver lining, and I genuinely mean this, is that we have some time to like actually get better at Riichi Mahjong, and I don't know. I think we have a little more slack to, cause you can't. Instead of worrying about ranking up or ranking down, and I talk about this in some of the YouTube videos that are coming out. I promise I've actually been putting in a little bit of time. I've been putting a little bit of time in getting better at Riichi Mahjong. Bears for L, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. It is a minor setback. It is genuinely just a small, insignificant setback. I almost paid out first place for this one. Oh my god. All right, folks. All right, this is it. We find ourselves back in Master 1 Star. That's okay. That's okay. Riichi Book 1 study stream. Can someone make a Quizlet for Riichi Mahjong tile efficiency, and then we could do that live on stream? What do we do? I mean, how do you get yourself out of a prison so made a cake? One bite at a time, folks. Get me back in there. We'll replace in Riichi Mahjong. It's okay. I mean, it's sad. Don't get me wrong. Genuinely pretty sad. But you know what? We stay positive. We try to shake it off. The dangerous thing about playing at a time like this is I'm tilted out of my freaking gazebo right now, okay? I'm tilted out of my mind gazebo. It's dangerous because I feel like I could lose a lot. You've heard of Lancelot, but lose a lot? Hang on. I need to check this, okay? I need to check this. Lock me up. If this was my only crime, then the system needs to be put on trial. Genuinely, the system needs to be put on trial. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna angrily watch this, okay? Riichi. Okay? You don't really have any safe tiles. So you're just throwing stuff. You're throwing random stuff, okay? And then there's the Riichi. And then you pawn that. Instead of having 2 safe tiles, you pawn that, and you're calling Riichi as well. You're basically calling Riichi. Tanyao, red 5, all triplets as the dealer. That's a really strong hand. That's a really strong hand. I see why you did it. I see why you did it. And then they also called Riichi. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 6, 6, 6. This is your pair. What are you waiting on? Just the 3 of bamboo? Oh, but you have 2 Dora. Everyone has a Spice Town USA hand. Oh my god. I mean, there's nothing you could do about that. There's nothing you could do about that. Nits boy, good tidings. Thank you for the good luck. We're going in there. We're going in there. We're gonna brush that dirt off our shoulders like a Jay-Z song. Hi, Azarus. Good tidings to you and yours as well. It's okay. We shake those off. We do not get sucked. Oh, we're playing against Elon Musk? Oh, no. Does Elon know what Riichi Mahjong is? It's okay. Something funny that happened at Gumi Community Day is that we were playing in a park, which is why the word gazebo is on the forefront of my mind palace. And kids terrify me. Kids genuinely terrify me. There was like a group of, I'll say gang. There was a gang of kids climbing a tree, and I think there were 3 of them sitting in there. And they were in that tree, and one of them was just screaming nonstop. Like, screaming is too light a word to use in this situation. They were screeching at the top of their lungs nonstop, and the other kids, they at least had some sense to them. They were like, stop it. Like, Brian, stop it. And then Brian, who was having none of it, was just going, ah! Like just screaming, ear-splitting screams for the entire... I'm gonna cheat this. Is this stupid? Now I've lost track of myself. I'm gonna cheat this because I wanted to get rid of the 1-2 shape anyway. And we're gonna pawn the green dragon. Is this of sound mind? Am I playing with sound mind? Gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I'm playing with sound mind. Okay. And now this doesn't look that great either because the pair of the ones is dead. Where was Brian's dad? I mean, maybe Brian's dad was too busy doing Pokemon Go Community Day. A Moriar, good tidings. A group of kids is called a gaggle. It's actually a school of kids. Okay, is this anything? I don't think this is anything. I think we pawn the green dragon. And then if we're lucky, we can even draw into an 8 of bamboo. And after that, we can accept the Dora, aka the 9 of bamboo. It's kind of spicy with it. Left loaded with the chi. Are they going for an obvious? No, they're... Ooh, okay. Have they stumbled into a half flush in the circle suit? This could be one of those hands where they stumble into a half flush. You know what's funny? And this is not haha funny. This is very serious in a way. They could have the white dragon or they could have the pair of the green dragons as well. All right, one of us is going to die tonight. One of us is going to die tonight, Left Lord. Wait! We have Sanshoku, which I definitely realize I deserve to be exactly where I am rank-wise. I literally deserve to demote again this stream. And don't throw that because that... Oh, but they have a half flush, don't they? And they can't. But if they have a half flush, like, who gives a frick? Oh, I give a frick. I give a frick. And what was I going for? It was just... Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking if they have a half flush, worst case is they have half flush red 5. And that's also okay. Honestly, Yusung, we gotta course correct. We gotta brush that up. We gotta be loosey-goosey. You know what I mean? Streganina, good tidings. What's up, gamers? We ranked down earlier this stream. He's a little bit sad. He's genuinely a little bit sad, but that's okay. Because after, like, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you need the rainy days to appreciate the sunny days. And sometimes you need the get punched in the face days to appreciate the, oh, hey, I'm glad I didn't get punched in the face today days. You know? Is that a fresh new cut? Oh, is it? Oh, is it? I hate... Can I get a 1 in chat if you agree with this? I think that the moment right after you get a haircut, that's a tough moment. I think that, like... I don't know. I always feel pretty self-conscious right after I get a haircut. Because I think with short hair, I look like a boy. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that in a good way. I mean that in a bad way, you know? I look like an oversized child. I'm like Brian screaming in a tree while Gumi Pokemon Go Community Day is happening. Ellie, good tidings, good tidings. Hair is looking charming as hell. Okay, that's incredibly nice. That's incredibly nice. I guess it is. I guess it is. Haircut, try hard? Wait, what does that mean? Am I being too much of a try hard by getting a haircut? I don't know. I am the type of person that does not like talking while getting a haircut. I think that forcing myself to talk is truly miserable, which is how you know I genuinely love streaming, because I fucking hate talking. I chase this Ricci. I chase it up. I have to, right? I don't fold with the 8. I don't fold with anything else. I chase the Ricci here, and I con, and I get after the con. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. This is spicy. This is the spiciest meatball. The greatest city in the world. I hate talking while getting a haircut. It's just because no one has said anything useful while getting a haircut. It's all like, oh, where'd you grow up? Blah, 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 blah. I literally, it's blissful euphoria. It's blissful euphoria. Oh. I'm gonna demote twice in one stream, folks. I'm gonna demote twice in one stream. You're world's first. Genuine world's first. I could pawn this, but then like, what the actual F is the rest of my hand? Oh man, I think I gotta let that first one go. And then if we get a second one, we can genuinely consider it. So as of right now, this is a what? Red dragon, red 5 hand. Door is the 4 of circles. That, you know, I genuinely don't give a frick. That dog, he's in you. Arf arf. Despair. What is this? What is this? My conversations with my therapist. Hey, I'll be here all week, folks. I'll be here all week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. It could have been worse. You know what? We could have lost the game there. It could have been worse. So I suppose you're right. I genuinely suppose you're right. What can we do here to improve our hand? We could con the red dragon. Certainly, that has never gone wrong for us before. Honestly, these first 2 games, I think, have just been bad luck. I genuinely think that we are getting robbed, folks. Call me an actor in Parks and Recreation, the way we're getting Rob Load. I genuinely, a hairstylist that does not want to talk to me, holy moly, just spit in my mouth. That is a dream for me. That is a genuine dream for me. I could have done something disgusting there, which is throw the 8 and try to get the 4, but I don't think we're that desperate yet. Sure, we're swiping right on everyone, but I don't think we're that desperate. It could have been half outside as well. You're not wrong. We'd have to throw away the red 5 to do that. And half outside is only 1 Han open. So it's really like trading one Han for another. I'll go for the inside Suji that has more tiles. I mean, that's just beautiful. That's just genuinely beautiful to think about. And what do we want to do here? We want to draw into the red dragon and smash that con button and ring that bell and make sure to smash that subscribe button. Go ahead, everyone else can pawn. Everyone else can pawn. You can feast all over my corpse. I've been getting my haircut by the same person for like 20 years. Okay, that's pretty pog. Then you actually... We have to decide as a community right now. Are we gonna keep playing Mahjong today? Because I think if we keep playing Mahjong today, I am genuinely gonna keep losing. I am genuinely gonna keep losing, okay? Hang on. Probably my fault. Probably my fault. Tanya, red 5 Dora, and what do I have? Nothing. But like Tenpai. Tenpai, and then this is just the kiss of death. And then you threw the 8. Could come from a 5-6, which I think it did. And then everyone's in Tenpai. So my spidey senses should have been tingling here. because there's not a lot of Dora seen. And you have Tanya Red 5 Dora. No Prevalent Wind either. I guess I could have looked for those warning signs. But nobody called Ricci. And I ate shit today. The eight was from just the tile that they drew. Okay, could have come from anything. What about the Mahjong pair solitaire? I mean, we might have to do a hard pivot. We might have to do a hard pivot to just matching tiles for Mahjong. You know what I mean? Because clearly I can't play the Ricci Mahjong anymore. Oh my god. How am I gonna break this news to the YouTube? Go take a salt bath? I would love to. I don't even have access to a bathtub right now. All right, here we go. Genuinely take a breather. Here's the thing. I say all of this facetiously as if we're gonna keep losing. I don't know that we're gonna keep losing. It does. I think there's something probably in the air. And I don't think I should have played that last hand. I think that playing that last hand the way I did is relatively understandable because we were in Tenpai. And I don't think you're just supposed to say 9 tiles in, if you're in Tenpai for a 1-han hand, to immediately fold. But the 7 of characters is Mondo spicy. But I don't think, there's no visible danger. It's 2 Damaten dandies, right? It's 2 Damaten Derricks. Let me eat something for my blood sugar real quick. Try going goblin mode. Squishy Arm, you're advocating that I abandon my humanity and just go goblin mode on these bozos? I could go goblin mode. Anything that I'm looking forward to this week? I might go with Beth's family to do an escape room, which is kind of a frightening prospect, right? We're playing against Popeyes, the corporation. What the F? Oh, God. Okay, I mean, pretty solid beef solid enough starting hand, as they all are. 2 Saints, it's okay. It honestly does not matter who we play right now. I think that the only person we're truly playing against is ourselves. And I mean that, by the way. I mean that. I'm not just trying to, you know, speak nonsense. I mean that. Are we doing a specific escape room theme? I think the theme is going to be familial fear, like trying not to embarrass yourself in front of your significant other's family. But I also think that here's my strategy for the escape room. And it's my strategy with a lot of things. It's kind of just like get out of the way. Like I'll do the escape room, but I am a type of person, despite the fact that I scream every time I play Ricci Mahjong. I'm a screamer. Let's just all admit it. I'm a screamer. Despite the fact that I scream every time I play Ricci Mahjong, I don't get emotionally invested in games very easily, okay? Sometimes in Ricci Mahjong, like I do feel the sadness of 1,000 Suns right now, but this is a very ironic time to be telling you this. Hang on. You want to keep both of those? And then what do I throw here? I don't want to take 2 steps forward and 1 step backwards. You know what I mean? I would rather, if possible, I would rather wait on the Northwind and the 1 of circles. But this isn't that good at all, because now this has to be our pair and we have to finish things this way. I played this so bad. I think I should have thrown this 5 maybe. Ah! I don't get emotional about games very easily. Today is one big exception. I know. George Orwell. First they asked you not to believe your eyes, then they asked you not to believe your ears, then they asked you to not believe in Ricci Mahjong. And we slammed the Ricci there. And we slammed the Ricci. Jesus, take the wheel. But I know other people get super into escape rooms. And so I'm just trying to be like, you know what? If you want the satisfaction of doing all the escape room puzzles and being the one to win, I will let you have it. Holy moly. Finally, some okay luck, right? Some okay kind of a luck with it, you know, or whatever. Cat on cat violence. Meow, am I right? project a quiet confidence from the corner. It's like that guy in the corner of the party meme. They don't know I'm quietly projecting confidence. So that's my plan for the escape room. The first half hour is looking. Ah, that you made me laugh so much that I missed. Richie Mahjong is a mistake of a game. It's all sin. First hour is just looking for the Wi-Fi code. That's extremely funny because it brings up the pain of playing Nancy Drew. I've lost it. I've genuinely lost it today. This is, you know what? I don't think the question, you want to know how I got these scars, has ever been answered with a hyperlink before or a QR code. But I'm like the Joker asking people, you want to know how I got these scars? And then I give them a QR code to this stream. And I make them watch 2 hours of Richie Mahjong, thus explaining how I got these MFing scars on me. I am going for 7 pairs now. The way God intended, by the way. The way God effing intended. Here we go. I mean, a crossword, Zuzzy half flush in the bamboo suit. Gotta be a little bit careful about that one. Lovelord cheat into a 1-2-3. Maybe they got a Yaku Eye going on, a Nolan Northwinder, or some BS. Sorry for the language. Guess I'm kind of just letting my freak flag fly. Oh, okay, there's the Ricci. I don't want to chase this, but I will. I will have to if we draw into a 2 or a 5. Or, I mean, if we even, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Oh my God, evil mode? Oh my God, evil mode? Evil mode? Evil mode. Evil mode. Like genuine, but also, no. 2 of circles is also evil mode. I mean, both of these are evil mode. Both of these are evil mode. 2 of circles is likely to come out if players are going Suji gaming, right? 2 of circles might come out. 6 of bamboo is likely to come out because people are trying to play safe, and the 6 of... I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna be a little inappropriate. But it's very true. And I hope you won't punish me for my candor. My penis has never felt larger. This is true. This is facts. This is truth. This is genuine, real facts. Let me turn on the AC. It's on. It's even at a... I think I'm just feeling very hot right now. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. Gotta steel ourselves. We gotta calm down. Prove it? Oishi, that is not something that... I was gonna say a mod. That's not someone that's not something that anyone should say. I mean, but you know what? I can't blame you. Because all you're doing is reflecting what I said back at me, which is I said my penis has never felt bigger. And honestly, conversationally, you're not... It goes to follow that someone would say prove it. But I will not, and I shan't, be showing hog today. Maybe in the future. Damaten Hanemon. Do we seriously get the Hanemon from that? Okay, so what do we want to do now? Just not lose. Genuinely, just like not effing lose with it. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. So we're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now, right? If I draw into 2 of bamboo, I think I genuinely slammed that like and subscribe button. I genuinely slammed the like and subscribe button, and I don't forget to ring that bell or whatever. 2 of bamboo is the nut. 7 of characters, also kind of nut, but I don't think I call Ricci. And I'm scared of throwing the door. I am very scared of throwing the door. So crossword, red dragon only hand. Let's go. Kill someone in East 1. Honestly, that would have been nice. It's been a... Could you imagine the YouTube thumbnail for that one? Oh, that's a YouTube thumbnail. The analytics. Oh my God. Anybody else fantasizing about good YouTube analytics or just me? Oh my God. Good SEO. Oh my God. I want to do more collabs on Twitch. I think that collabs are fun. I've been feeling very lonely lately. And don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, everyone here is, like, keeping me company in a way that probably is to your detriment. You know what I mean? It's like, you're hurting yourselves by being here. But I think I want to do more collaboration content because I think, you know, that might be where I thrive. That genuinely might be where I thrive. Asking other people, hey, what'd you eat for lunch? Like, you know what I mean? I'm a good interviewer. I'll tell you some good questions that I asked. I'd be like, hey, see any good movies lately? Hey, what kind of lunch did you have before that movie? And did you have a good lunch the previous day? And what about movies? Did you see a movie a previous day? Are you seeing this? It's electric right now. It's actually electric. Yeah, this is a good game plan. We're one tile away from Tenpai. I mean, this my voice is getting higher now. This hand is Pog! This hand is genuinely Pog. It's so easy to pilot too. Shinji-kun, get in the Eva. Trip Ditch, good tidings. Good tidings. Northern Lion collab, sneaky ninja. I would kill for a Northern Lion collab. Who would I kill? Chibli? No, no, I would never. I would never. I'm so sorry. That's obviously a joke. Chibli is a historied colleague. But I think just jogging with the pals would also be very, very fun, you know? And I think that when you're jogging with the pals, it's not about the zhang, it's about passing the bong conversationally, you know? It's about passing the bong conversationally. I'm also telling you right now that I'm gonna play good mahjong. If someone throws a green dragon, I am not conning. No shot do I con. Because this is one of those rare situations where it is not correct. It is just simply not correct to give someone else the keys to Ricci and then getting like 4 Oradora on the backswing. Nope, absolutely not. Mentor Ben Wheeler. I mean, Ben Wheeler seems like such a nice fellow. I feel like I could genuinely reach out there as well. Also, by the way, because I'm saying this, I have to say this. I don't think anyone's going to, but please do not at anyone on Twitter and be like, oh, Yusung wants to kiss you on the cheek. I get it. It's like a helpful impulse, but it just makes things very uncomfortable for everyone. Ooh. When you play mahjong with friends, I don't think it's about winning the largest hands possible. By the way, it's also because, like, you know, I'm master no longer 2-star, RIP in pieces. But you know, there's just an unfairness in terms of the competitive nature of it all. Oh God, what is this hand? This feels bad. This is one of those rare situations where we are in first place. I mean, nice guys finish first. I usually find myself in first place in that situation, you know? Who are you wanting to kiss on the cheek? That's for me to know and for me to journal about at night. So we're gonna do an escape room. Took a long time to finish that, but we are going to do an escape room. Here's the thing about this hand. I don't know if I don't like this hand. And this is a situation where I'm genuinely Mr. Gorbachev's big wall. Like, I love being in this situation because I don't want to play dangerously at all. I want to keep a gazillion and a half safe Kyles in my hand and then fold when someone else calls Ricci. Don't get me wrong, it would be nice. It would be nice to maybe win this round, get us out of East 3. But with this hand in this economy, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Anything else happen on the weekend? That's pretty much it. It's pretty much my big Yusung's big weekend. Can I throw this? This is probably the last spicy tile that I will throw. Ooh, if we draw into another 6 of circles, maybe there's a Tanyao opportunity, an opportunity, if you will. Okay. Doesn't seem like it though. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, can I tell you something? So, I was watching this video, and this is appropriate of nothing, but I mean, I guess because we were talking about parenting earlier. Parenting is very, very hard now because there are things that children deal with that are just new to you. You know what I mean? Like, I was watching a tech review video about iPhones. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. While you were studying the blade, I was watching tech videos about... Holy... Am I gonna lose this game? Am I? No, I'm not. I'm not. But like, I could. You know what I mean? That was disgusting. And then did someone else call Ricci? Yeah, someone else called Ricci and they got that anyway. Holy smokes, folks. Wonderful. Professor Oak voice. Oh, I was gonna throw away the door, but now we just drew into something nice with it, so I guess we'll keep it around. Good thing we weren't the bozo. Oh, absolutely. And that's why that hand, like, I was happy with the amount of safe tiles that we had, you know, when it's all said and done. What do I want to throw here? Dude, I'll keep a red dragon. You know what I mean? Are we above keeping a red dragon? No, we're absolutely not above keeping a red dragon. They got a red dragon, so I call him red dragon. This is our pair. Nut draw is 2 of characters and 4 of bamboo. Those are the nut draws where we can actually play this hand. Wow, for real, for real? Okay, sure, absolutely. I'll go Damaten, Pinfu, 1 Dora on their asses. I'm not afraid to say it. But like, I was watching a tech review video and they were talking about like how kids these days really like iPhones because of iMessage. And that kids who use green bubbles instead of blue bubbles are like ostracized from the community or whatever. This is not even that bad. It's a 3-5-7 shape hidden, okay? If we draw into another 6, it's actually really pog. So keeping the 7 there is really good for Kyle efficiency. Are we Mondo fricked if So here's a story about a little guy who was living in a blue world. I'm not gonna deal, I don't wanna deal into this. One of the few ways we could lose this game is by dealing in to a dealer half flush. Okay, it's not a half flush. Please stop. Like, genuinely, please stop. Like, genuinely, please stop. And you gave me more value, too. I hate this. Kids will always find something to needle. One of the parents in the comments was like, yeah. Are you serious? Spidey senses tingled. If I dealt the 5 or the 8 there, I would have died in real life. But it's one of the parents in the comments was like, I gave my child a new Android phone for Christmas and they started crying. And then to the point where I had to get them a used iPhone device. And I was like, jeez Louise, man, where have we gone wrong as a society? You know? When I was a kid, it was the brand of jeans. I don't know if, I guess it was like branded clothing. It was definitely like, you know, you wanted to wear Aeropostale clothing. I can't even pronounce it. That's how you know I didn't shop there a lot. But you wanted to wear the Aeropostale, Postale? Like Dale, like Pitbull's Dale. And that was very cool or whatever. Skibidi clothing. Very true. So very legal and very true. But I just couldn't believe like that. I think we took a wrong turn somewhere as a society. You know what I mean? The fact that we fetishize the blue bubbles so much and that we care so much, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Another thing that shouldn't be like that is that like a local business closed near Beth and they're gonna replace it with a luxury grocery store. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. I'm also going to say, I don't think there is such a thing as a luxury carrot or a luxury head of lettuce. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think vegetables are vegetables and it's very hard to like make a luxury vegetable. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was this head of lettuce given positive affirmations? Did this head of lettuce listen to Mozart for most of the time it was growing? No. And that wouldn't matter. Oh, then you haven't lived? Uh-oh. Aren't there like gift fruit in Japan? I think that there probably is like luxury produce. I think I've seen the same things that you're referring to. Oh, am I really greeting for this? Am I really greeting for this? Like 1 tile away from the big T? Dude, come on, just get me out of here. I think that if I was having a better day playing Riichi Mahjong, I'd probably go for it, right? I'd probably go for I'd probably go to try to stay in Tenpai. Pokemon Go to the polls. It's a baby hand and you're in first. You know what? You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct there. How many 2s are visible? 2, 2, 2? All right, they're going to sumo. Show me one of characters. It wasn't. But they had 3 of them. Okay, they could have had a double pair weight or something. Double-sided weight. Took them a while, but they got there eventually. All right. We repeat in the dealer. If I see an EBT card in the grocery store, I call the cops. It's just like something went wrong that people like wealth and brands and, you know, that status so much that we have enough demand for a luxury grocery store. I mean, I guess it's okay. Like, I don't, if you were to ask me what is the harm of it, I don't know if I could tell you the harm of it. I don't know if I could tell you, like, here's the quantifiable harm that this causes, but it was just like a cute local business, you know, that got driven out by high rents, and now we got a luxury grocery store that I'm never gonna go to. Progressive Knife, good tidings, good tidings. Beth and I did go to Whole Foods recently, or Beth got me a peanut butter from there because she was out, and then I was like, can you get me a peanut butter, please? I'm out of peanut butter. This is what it's like, folks. This is what it's like. You know, people are always like, oh, you sung, I'd love to date you. What do you now? Do you have the time to get me some peanut butter from the store if you're out? Whole Foods, more like whole paycheck. Ellie, extremely fucking true. So effing true, it hurts. Why does this hand hurt my bones? Why does this hand like actually hurt my loins to play? My loins are aching, but not in the good way. Like it's a single tile weight no matter what. Oh man, and even throwing this doesn't feel good. But I don't know if I'm supposed to fold here. All right, I'll genuinely start reading some Mahjong books because I hate being in this situation. This is a spicy tile, but at least I don't deal in with the Dora. And you know what? That's good enough for me. 3 of characters, and I sit in Damaten Pinfu. 3 of characters, and I pog all the way to the effing moon. I try to get rid of my spicy tile. And it passes. Because things are fine. So why am I scared? This is a situation where I'm like, I can see myself chasing with the 7 of bamboo. It's Suji Gaming. If we draw 3 of characters, it's so effing pog, it makes me show my hog. Do you know what I mean by that? But anyway, Beth got me a peanut butter from Whole Foods. Something's wrong with this peanut butter, and it tastes fine and it tastes good or whatever, but it's like a soupy peanut butter. Can I get a 1 in chat if you know what I mean? There's a sign, or there's a label on the front of this peanut butter that's like, stir, then enjoy. And I'm like, no, you don't get it. I pay for the bottled peanut butter so that I don't have to stir. And I can just enjoy. It's natural? I don't even know if it's natural. Quite frankly, it could be the devil's spawn or whatever. Caramel Sunday, good tidings. Luxury demand is linked to worse economic situations as people of little means are looking to distinguish themselves through ostentatious means. Hazardous. First of all, drop your thesis in the Discord, please. Pretty please. Like a Dua Lipa song. That's a very astute sentence to say. Definitely a scam peanut butter. You know what? You're right, because I had to buy a fucking Dogecoin just to open it. I had to scan a QR code and buy a Dogecoin just to open the peanut butter. No, I don't know. I stirred it. I promise you, I was in those guts, okay? And you're like, you sung, can you not? I'm sorry. I like saying that phrase because I don't think it's gross at all. Other people think it's like such a gross phrase, and I don't think it's gross at all. It just never means anything to me. So I'm stirring the peanut butter. I'm in those guts. And whoa, great draw right there. Holy smokes, we're in there, folks. Oh, 2 tiles away from 10 right now for a Tanya Red 5 gaming. It came with Wi-Fi. Yeah, the peanut butter is a Wi-Fi extender. It's pretty nuts if I do say so myself. I stirred it. I was stirring, man. I was stirring like I'm trying to farm some drama on Twitter. I was stirring. Even after all that stirring, I had to like drip out the peanut butter on my toast. It was just like soupy peanut butter. I was using a knife. I would have been better off with a spoon. So there was something wrong with it. Can I ask what your normal peanut butter is? My normal peanut butter is Jif, crunchy, shaken, not stirred. This is a nice Ricci. I probably didn't need to, but this makes people pay attention. And this is the type of Ricci. I'm peacocking right now. I'm calling attention to myself. Inside Suji is 6 of circles. This is a nasty middle Suji trap. I pronounce it Jif. You pronounce it GIF. I see. Okay, that's very funny. That's very, very funny. Bottom of the jar gonna be dry as hell. Life cereal. I've tried to scoop up the bottom of the jar, but they shouldn't have done that for the peanut butter. They should have used, you know, what's that called in like a chemistry lab? Where you put like I don't know, the sperm or something in a test tube and then you go brrr, you do the thing to the thing. Centrifuge. They should have fucking centrifuged the peanut butter. And I'm trying to centrifuge it myself with a normal kitchen knife. Whole Foods more like whole paycheck, and I have to do manual labor. Oh my god, I must have hit Oradora. No, I didn't. This is just a banger? This is just a banger! The mini points. Of course, Jesse, the mini points. They just need an emulsifier. Hey, what did the Hot Topic enjoyer use to cook with? An emofier. I'm not playing this yet. I'm going 13 orphans. You can't make me play this yet. Genuinely not. Why not Damaten? I genuinely wanted to call attention to myself, and I wanted to make people pay attention. Like, hey, Suji trap. Hey, Suji. Just wait until you find about the Whole Foods peanut butter machine where you can crush your own peanuts. And I'm still paying a premium. Like, I pay so that I don't have to crush my peanuts. Also, crushing my peanuts. Talk about a good third date. Yo, you ever like to get your peanuts crushed? Some people like to get their peanuts crushed like this. Ba, 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 ba. While others like to get it crushed like this. Ba, 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 ba. I'll be here all week. Folks. Full outside hand. One time for the one time. It's awful. Five away from orphans. This was a sneaky hand where the right way to play was not to play at all. War game style. Kids love war game references these days. I would think so. I would absolutely think so. So what's safer here? Do they have a pair of the ones, or do they have a pair of the Souths? Well, the Souths give them more value, right? The Souths give them that dank. The Souths give them the dank frickin', you know, prevalent wind. We'll throw it if we have to. I don't even hate the idea of throwing the Kiefer Sutherland, but I would rather, you know, if I'm dealing into them, I'm giving them a 1, not giving them Tanya with the least, you know? Don't get your peanuts twisted. I hear it hurts a lot to get your peanuts twisted. I like the idea of those grocery stores where, can I get a 1 in chat if you know what I'm talking about? There's like those grocery stores. They're always named something like Nutmeg or something trendy. And then, no, you can't say 1 before I finish telling you what it's all about. They have all the things. It's like a big container of like nuts or whatever. And then you bring your own bags and you like scoop, like you bring your own containers and you can just kind of scoop them into your container. And they don't use bags or whatever, you know? I don't know if I'm describing anything that exists. I like the idea of those grocery stores, sustainable. But sometimes, I will say, sometimes it's way more freaking convenient. I'm not saying this is a good thing. I'm not saying this is a good thing at all. But sometimes it's way more convenient to get your, you know, things in a little plastic wrapped bag. Sprouts, Trader Joe's? I mean, I guess this is all kind of true. You can kind of do self-serve at both of those stores. I like it. Yo, can I say something? This is maybe a little too California pilled, but the grocery store Sprouts, I'm sprouting a half chub. They have good deli sandwiches, okay? That's all I wanted to say. They have really, really good deli sandwiches. Tried to make a funny joke. It was gross. It was absolutely gross. Homemade. Good tidings, good tidings. Welcome to the stream. Don't blame me if you want to immediately leave after that one. Not gonna blame you at all. Definitely not. 1335. That's kind of nasty with it, right? This is the best way to have this shape. Sprouts is growing on me. Mokuha, that is genius. That is absolutely genius. I love what you did there. I love what you did there. Hey, remember earlier when I made that really funny joke? I pronounced it GIF when we were talking about Jif peanut butter. That's right. See what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to gaslight you and steal Oishi's joke at the same time. It's called comedy. Look it up. I love stealing jokes. Call me Dane Cook. What comedian was the best chef? What comedian was the best chef? Dane Cook. What did the comedian drive for a car? A Maria Bam Ford. What compliment did the comedian like to receive a lot? You look Chelsea pretty today. Is my chat frozen? These, oh, okay, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I probably deserve this. Probably deserve this. I hope you get smited. You know what? I deserve that one. I deserve that one. You're not wrong there. You're absolutely not wrong there. Okay, maybe a Fast and Furious, Fate of the Furious, Tanyao banger. Could be a Tanyao banger. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we draw into something around the 5 of characters, okay, it actually is a Tanyao banger, folks. Buckle up. We're gaming right now. Why do you buckle up, Buttercup? Just to put me down and mess me around? Did I tell you that I was in show choir? Does that make sense? Like, is that a surprise to you? Can I get a 1 in chat if that's a surprise to you? Can I get a 2 in chat if that's the least surprising thing you've ever heard in your entire life? I used to be in show choir. I think we did sing Why Do You Build Me Up, Buttercup, just to bring me down. And I got laid so much. No, I didn't get laid at all. But that's okay, you know? One day. And I was, you know, this reminds me of another thing. So when I was hanging out with Beth and Beth's roommate, her roommate asked me, she was like, do you have a Rubik's Cube? And she was like, I've just kind of been wanting to work on a Rubik's Cube lately. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm kind of the type of guy that seems like he would have a Rubik's Cube. And guess what? I did, and I just gave it to them as a gift. Here you go, keep it. I never used my Rubik's Cube. Can I get a 1 in chat if I look like the type of guy that would, if I seem, not look, but if everything about me seems like, you know, oh, he has a Rubik's Cube somewhere. Noishi? Good tidings, good tidings. Thanks for the follow. It's the fastest I've ever seen the chat go. It's 1. Rubik's coded for sure. Here's the thing, and I don't know if you know this, but Rubik's Cubes are actually solvable. Well, okay, that you knew. That you knew, but I wanted to, that came out wrong. That came out wrong. Here's the thing. Rubik's Cubes are pretty easy to solve. They're easy to solve. You can look up a guide. Oh, I should have cheated that. Should I have? I don't know, because this is like dangerous. This is like, Dora's the 7, but you can't have a 7-8, can you? Oh. Throw the Dora, we must. Inside Suji? Oh, we're gaming. We're morbing on their A-words. But you can look it up. And guess what? It's like baby's first algorithm. It's like, oh, if you want to move this square into this position, if you want to rotate this square, here's the algorithm that you do in order to get that to pass. And it's not like, you know, hey, here's one algorithm that doesn't destroy democracy. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Speed cubing is tons of fun and not terribly difficult to pick up. Speed cubing, what did I just buy a melon at the market? There's different meanings of the word cubing, folks. I think that speed cubing looks really fun and really impressive. I can't believe we're in this game because of you, Crosslord. But it feels like that first hurdle of learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube fast, because if you're solving it fast, Fate of the Furious style, and that was a burp. I'm not gonna lie to you and pretend like that wasn't a burp. It was absolutely a burp. If you're speed cubing, you can't follow those algorithms because those algorithms are way too damn slow, you know? And so I think that getting into it would be the hardest part, you know? And there's a documentary, I think it's called The Cubers. What's up, my little cubers? That's a YouTube greeting from a Magic the Gathering content creator that I enjoy. Is this the worst pure straight hand you've ever seen in your entire life that is made a little bit worse too by the fact that I've already passed up 1 7 of circles? If I draw into 3 or 4 of circles, it suddenly becomes a lot more enticing, right? C-Flop is the most popular. C-Flop these nuts, C-Flop these balls. Okay, it seems like it's a real thing. It seems like there's a real thing. I mean, I think Rubik's Cubes are cool. It's fun to do something with your hands, you know? Beth knitted me another crochet coaster. It was very nice. I have a plant that I just leave on a paper towel. Like it's in a pot or whatever. It's an awfully hot coffee pot. The plant is in a planter, of course, but it just kind of sits on the table on top of a paper towel. It doesn't look the nicest. And so for my birthday, wow, okay. Gaming, a little bit insecure. What do we want to see here? I mean, I don't like calling Ricci for any of our prospects. Yeah, I kind of want Left Lord to win this, and we have the means to fold here. Okay, Crochet Queen. No, she's genuinely Crochet Queen. And it's really cute. The coaster is of a little cat. And it has like the base is just the cat, but it has 2 little ears and it has a big tail. It's one of the cutest things I own. And I own a picture of me. Oh, frick. Oh, God. Okay, Right Lord went for it and they succeeded. Oh, they had 3. What happened this game? Why do I feel like I could genuinely lose this game? Oh, my God. Okay. All this to lose? What am I, a French painter at the Fin du siècle period? The way I'm Toulouse-Lautrec? I throw that away because dangerous. I don't want Right Lord to get a Mongon. And Kyle efficiency. Popeyes is popping off. They just released a new spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, honestly, that sucks a little bit. I think that throwing the 9 is fine there. Wheelchair man, good tidings, good tidings. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. You're serving. I'm eating. Yes, queen. Yes. Yes. Skibidi. What's the opposite of Skibidi toilet? Skibidi PogChamp. He can't fit in, folks. He doesn't know how to fit in anymore. We would like to pawn here. Face down. Ass up. That's the way I like to pawn. Okay. Maybe throwing away the 1s and the 2s would be better here. Honestly, a Crosslord, if you want to win this with a baby hand, you got to win this with a baby hand. Do I cheat here? Oh, I'm cheating. Oh, I'm thinking I'm cheating. I'm thinking I'm gonna cheat. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku is a hilarious but true opportunity as well. You got me playing this game. It's your glorious fault. I don't think anyone's mental health gets better after playing Mahjong. No, that's not true. Besides, you can meet some like cool friends playing Mahjong. So it's not all bad. But honestly, it has made me feel the lowest lows that I felt in a very long time. Gaming. Hashtag gaming. Skibidi Biden. So true. So true, Skibidi Biden. Oh, God. This. Skibbity Biden. Skibbity bibbity bop. This is bad, though. Like, I know we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, but it feels horrendous, doesn't it? It feels really, really bad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We can improve this hand, right? If we draw into a... I mean, there's a lot of ways we can improve this. If we draw a 3, a 4, a 6, or a 6 or a 7. All of those character suit tiles, those character suit Kyles, if you will, for some nice little, alliteration there. No, assonance. I throw this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. What's safer? Oh God, I mean, no one's gonna throw the 5. But then that's kind of like shadow gaming, because it's like, oh, a single tile away on the 5. You'd have to be like some sort of lunatic to do that. And I'm exactly the lunatic you're looking for. Floppa posting, good tidings, good tidings. Nice haircut you sung. Bread bowl, good tidings, good tidings. Any pairs in the chat? Yo, if you're a pair in the chat, it's like you're a police officer. You're legally obligated to tell us. Okay, I mean, I throw this away. The odds are still the greatest for the 4 of bamboo. Former league player, also used to the misery. This game, okay, I will say this confidently. Confidently. There's a little pun there. There's a little cute little pun. Whoa! Okay, someone else is waiting for the green dragon. Meanwhile, I'm John Mayer waiting for the world to change. Justin! Okay, well, you came at a weird time, but hey, that's okay. Oh, and we never lose these, right, folks? Can I get a 1 in chat if all we've been doing today is winning like we're doing now? Pay out the super believers. Can I get a whoop whoop in the chat if we definitely did not demote in rank today? That's kind of nice, right? That's kind of nice. Justin, thanks so much for the raid. Were you playing some Dark and Darker? Absolutely. Folks, you got to check out Justin's stream. Not only is Justin great and entertaining, you can also check out his YouTube shorts on YouTube. I've been watching his Dark and Darker YouTube shorts. Hey, Dark and Darker, what is this? The state of American politics, baby? Oh, baby. Yes, we definitely got to get a Zhang table going. It's the pawns we'll never remember what the friends will never forget. You know what I mean? It's the Mongons we'll never remember with the 3 doors that we'll never forget. Slash prediction. We're gonna do one last game here in the Jade Room. I'll tell you my record today, and it's not good, okay? It's 4-4-1. Fourth, 1. First. I don't even know how to say first. That's how infrequently we get it. So that's the condition of this racehorse today, okay? And now we're in here. Now we're in here. Also, by the way, I gotta plug this, okay? I gotta plug this a little bit. What am I, a subby little Discord kitten? Exclamation mark YouTube, I recently released a video that was a Ricci Mahjong parody of Estelle's American Boy, aka Chug Jug with You. And I thought that was good. I thought it was very funny. So here we go. Goom, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a nice night or morning or whatever you're going off to. This hand, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be a little real with you, but I think it's because we're all old enough to handle it, all mature enough to handle it. Nothing doing with this hand. At least nobody else is that big of a hand either, right? Everyone's fast to throw away the door, and you know what? I'll throw away the door too. Maybe the real treasure was the Ipatsus we got along the way. So true. So true. Koiko Yart, good tidings, good tidings. Uwu Owo to you and yours. So anyway, that's pretty much, I mean, I summarized my life. I've been eating. You want to see some progress? You want to know how things have changed throughout the course of this stream? I've been eating this matcha dusted croissant. Uh-oh, right Lord with the Ricci? Okay, I mean, this hand is nothing. At least this is an easy hand to decide to lay down, right? In the biblical sense? Yeah, here we go. You know what I'm really good at? That I don't think a lot of people are good at? Empathy. No, that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was, you know, sometimes you get a boba drink and you have a straw, but you don't want to touch the straw because your hands are dirty or whatever. And you don't want to use hand sanitizer or anything along those lines either. Okay, I know we could probably chase here with the Eastwind. I don't want to deal into that. I just don't want that nonsense into my life, Ricky Bobby. I am really good at keeping the straw in the wrapper and still getting the straw through the thing and then taking the wrapper off piecemeal. You know what I mean? Or not piecemeal. Sometimes the whole thing comes off like I'm peeling one big egg. I think that I genuinely rank in the top 1 percentile of people that can do that. And it's like, I mean, I don't know. On the one hand, I risk making people here because I am a streamer. I risk making people insecure about their own abilities, and yet I have to speak my truth. Virconi, good tidings. Ooh, to you and yours. We have to decide on something. Oh, you know what? I was also thinking about this. Beth's roommate was asking me, do you have a fan name for your community? And here's the thing. I thought I said something very cool in response, very literature pilled. I was like, I don't know if I want to become a demagogue, you know? And I was like, you know, isn't it kind of like self-aggrandizing to have a fan name? Wow, did you see that? A Crossroad elected not to con there. A Crossroad elected not to con. Maybe that's a sign that their hand is not as good as we think it is. So I'm gonna go Suji Gaming. No one can be waiting with a 7-8. I'm pogging up. We're the Drew Crew sometimes, but the degenerate gamblers at other times. I'm gonna, you know, we're not all degenerate gamblers. Some of us are Christ-loving citizens. Oh, hang on. Am I really gonna lose this one? Give me 1 sec. I throw the 7 here. Yeah. Pog. You know, because my name is Yusung, I think the closest one that we've gotten to a wholesome group name is Songbirds, right? That's cute. That's cute. No songbird is ever gonna be exposed, you know, arrested for public indecency or something. You know, that's a very wholesome. Hang on. Oh, this sucks. Really? Really? After all this time? After all this time? Really? Really? Wow! Okay, we're in here, and we're gaming, folks. That was the... Honestly, could have thrown the 5s too, right? It's unlikely that they have a 6-7 in their hand. I mean, it's still very much so a possibility. And now we have no more safe Kyles? No, we do. Did we always have that? All right, Lord. Waiting on the 4 of a bamboo. I like it. You call it Ricci as the dealer. I love that. Thought we agreed on the losers. Losers is funny. Losers is funny. But then I'm like, I don't want anyone to consider that. Not even for a moment. You know what I mean? I'm songbirding. Anyone else song maxing right now? I know that the TikTok trend of mewing, I don't know if I'm like I'm like 3,000 years late to the party, but it's that exercise that you can do to your jaw, and apparently it gives you a better jawline. Mewing is very, very funny because what it sounds like is that you're a small animal going meow, 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 but that's not it at all. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like, but that's not it at all. It's like some exercise that you can do with your jaw, and all the, you know, the community notes or whatever, it's like, there has been no proven link between mewing and your jaw looking better. But then I will say, I looked it up. I tried mewing and I looked worse. You won't believe what happened next. No, I mean, I've tried it. Let's just be honest. This is already a disaster. We just try to do damage control when I wake up every morning. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean, who am I kidding? I'm a ripped Adonis with a 9-inch pipe. No, I mean, none of that is sincere. Neither of those were sincere. But anyway, I did look at the photos for like the thumbnails, and people have gotten really good at making thumbnails. It makes me believe in it, honestly. Like, you ever see those thumbnails of like, oh, you try mewing and your jawline looks better? But I think that the jawline stuff is, I don't know. This is gonna sound very cheesy, but aren't we as a society supposed to move towards looking past people's outsides to look into their insides? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want people, judging me from my outside. I want people looking at me inside my holes. Who's with me? Can I get a 1 in chat if you're with me? Rise up, rise up. Yup, pilled song maxing, extremely true as well. Yes, but the people mewing know their own insides. You know, they got that zen. They're like truly like a stoic god. All right, fair enough. You got that Mahjong Riz though. Mahjong Riz is called openly weeping. Mahjong Riz is Beth asking me how the stream was and then me telling her I demoted, you know? Mahjong Riz is very, I don't know if I would call it strong Riz. Prove it? people, this is, I mean, this stream, not that I've ever been close to Showing Hog, but this stream is probably the closest I've been to Showing Hog. That's scary in its own right to think about. So what do you have? You have like you have nonsense. Like I don't want to step up to the streets for this one. I can't discard another circle top. I can't discard these. But like I don't think I can get into Tempai with this hand, and I think I move B, get out the way, get out the way, B, get out the way. All right, Railroad's gonna reach you. One of you two is gonna die tonight, and I just pray that it's not me. I keep my weeping closed for the value. I mean, you gotta get the Aura Dora tears, you know what I mean? The Aura sniffles, if you will. This stream is the intellectual equivalent of Showing Hog. That I F with. This stream, and you're about to, hey, any sapiosexuals out there, you're about to get so turned on. Does anybody else think that this stream is a little Kafka-esque? Does anybody else think that we're all living in a panopticon surveillance state right now? Sorry! One in chat if that worked on you. One in chat if that Riz worked on you, and you cannot lie. You genuinely can't lie. If you're a cop, you have to tell us. More of a gay biosexual. Oh, no. Oh, no. Xavier, good tidings. No, Neek, good tidings. Good tidings. Mahjong Riz is losing your wife and kids to debt. So true. So true. Yo, did everyone... So I lost a lot of money, and I learned a big lesson about investing in meme stocks on Reddit. But did everyone see that the guy who, like... I mean, this is genuinely sad, and I probably shouldn't be talking about someone else's life so callously. But anyway, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But I hope this is not in a mean-spirited way. I think it teaches an important lesson. The guy who made like effing an obscene amount of bank on the GameStop thing, he recently did like a comeback stream, and he looked like, oh, I don't want to be mean about it, but like he no longer had a wedding ring, and just from their talking, it didn't seem that like their mental state was doing that well. And I'm like, you know what? Don't get me wrong, I could use more money in my day-to-day life. What would I spend that on? Magic the Gathering cards, baby. See that? And that's like I think that's an okay thing to lose your fortune to. Like I mean, it's probably damaging enough. Hang on. The Gentleman's Orphans? Or do I go for like the sick, nasty business? And all triplets? No, I think I do the Gentleman's Orphans. I like calling Ricci. I like calling Ricci. But I think it's probably a genuine curse to receive sudden wealth and internet fame all at the same time. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to do the slow drip on the YouTube. Just kidding. I mean, if it goes faster, I wouldn't complain. But I think that wealth is probably very, very damaging. Crafty J, I want to build a fortune in pinball tables. Okay, now this is the type of rich people tomfoolery that I can get behind. It's like how every guy with a Cybertruck got that ring finger tan line. Oh. I've been seeing more Cybertrucks lately too. That's the scary part. I've genuinely been seeing more Cybertrucks lately. It's like, I don't know. To me, it looks like it just came straight from Roblox. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're driving, you're in the real world and you're not playing a video game, and then suddenly it's like, wait, that 5 polygon shape is from Roblox. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's just true, you know? That's why lotteries tend to help people organize their finances when they win. Do lotteries actually do that, or do you have to get a separate service for that? Because I've watched that documentary, or I can't remember. I think it was just like a YouTube video maybe, but it followed the lives of people that had won the lottery, and most of them like, like it does not seem like they're pogging up afterwards. You know what I mean? Did you see the herd of them? I did not see. First of all, I don't mean to actually you, but it's actually called a school of Cybertrucks. Okay, when you see a group of them, it's called a school of Cybertrucks. And just grammatically speaking, I'm just kidding. But I did not see the herd of Cybertrucks. Were they grazing on the open prairie? What happened? That's like a scary vibe to be in. Like one time I went to South Carolina. I was the only Asian person in like a 15-mile radius. And I was like, oh God. This feels weird. But I feel like if I was amidst a sea of Cybertrucks, I'd also be like, Mom, I'm scared and I would like to go home. A podcast of Cybertrucks. Lotteries do, but only if you go public with the win. I think that mistake number one is going public with your lottery win. I think that it is the clearest decision of my life to, if I won the lottery, you would never know that I won the lottery. You know what I mean? You might be able to deduce it because every stream would start out with, hey, just bought some Magic the Gathering cards. Here are my pulls. You know what I mean? You'd be able to tell, but I wouldn't outright say it. I wouldn't outright say it. If I won the lottery, I wouldn't even let myself know. That goes hard. That genuinely goes hard. Camelot, who run the lottery in the UK, won't help you if you keep your win private. But wealth managers aren't hard to find these days. Wow. Wow. I can't believe wealth manager is a job, but it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I don't think I'm very irresponsible with money, but at the same time, I could see myself being irresponsible with money. Hey, I've been irresponsible with some of my Ricci bets today. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, left lord with the Ricci. I don't think we're going to chase this one. I think we got to play smart Billy Bean baseball. You know what I mean? I think we genuinely got to play smart. I think that our hand is a little bit too far away. Call me a Carole King song to really chase this one. And you know what? This is something that we should have remembered. Some of our axioms. Call me Lindsay Ellis, the way I'm remembering some axioms right now. If someone does not fold after a Ricci, it means that they've got a good hand too. So watch out, folks. You gotta watch out. You better not cry. Santa's gonna kill you or whatever. You better not cry. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. Is this Christmas song invalidating my emotional experience? Yeah, you better not cry. Hey, I'll cry when I want to. I'm so happy that I got fetch lands, shock lands, and dual lands for my all commander decks today, chat. I mean, I don't even play commander. That's the sick and twisted part. It would just be like, hey, I bought these decks for Beth and I. We've been having a lot of fun playing them. Wealth is a whole other game that's more complex than Magic the Gathering. You know what? Wealth is complicated. Does wealth go on the stack, or do they change that? Because I know that damage used to go on the stack, but they change it so that wealth does not go on the stack. Anyway, I think it's also kind of funny how like human beings are fickle creatures, and this is my anime villain arc. What do I mean by that? Human beings are fickle creatures in the sense that I think it's very, very easy for me to picture myself winning the lottery. And it shouldn't be that easy. Do you know what I mean? Like it should be difficult. But I think the human brain can estimate good things very, very easily. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, or if there's someone who's like a sociologist or a psychologist in the chat, if you could enlighten us. I would certainly like to know. Why does it feel like it's so easy to be the chosen one? Did I watch too many Star Wars films as a child? That's a bold-faced lie, but you know what I mean. I don't mean actual Star Wars, but like, I think people like feeling that they're special, right? The power of positive thinking. Yo, who up throwing their ass back to the power of positive thinking? So here's the thing. This hand, all it is kind of, all it is kind of Ricci, maybe Pinfu, maybe pure double sequence. We have to get rid of a truckload, a metric truckload. I'll say it. I don't care who knows. I'll say it. Of good tiles in order to do so. And why do that when we can move, B? Get out the way. The herd of Cybertrucks is coming, and they might kill me. The thing is, I'm actually the chosen one. Hasanov, I respect your opinion, but the thing is, I'm actually the chosen one. Something representative bias. Ooh, wake up, honey. New bias just dropped. And I'm not talking about my favorite members of Blackpink. What do I throw here? What do I Henry David throw here? 3 of Bams is a safe tile. And you know what? Wham Bam, thank you 3. Absolutely appreciate that one. Okay, 4 of characters. You know what? You're making my life. Oh, we're gonna have the full flush, but it's not right. I think it's a combination of natural desire to be recognized and respected as an individual, but also the American dream and identity relies a lot on the hero's narrative that isn't realistic. That's true. What? A third then? Ah! This hand sucked. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. How do you play this game? Yo, Super Auto Nerd. Incredible name. I got a guide. It's hard to explain if I'm just like, you know, teaching you right now. I can't Patrick Swayze ghost into Mahjong teaching shit, but I have a video tutorial that I think is pretty good. That you might enjoy if you're trying to get into this game. And I release YouTube videos on the daily. Also, it's Gray, not the bot. Gray like that, like. But anyway, yeah, I think that's true. And you know what? Hey, hero's journey. Where's my meeting with the goddess? Am I right? I don't know. But yeah, it's probably like, you know, if you're living in America, you're like, oh yeah, an individual can change the world. And I'm like, I think it's true. Sometimes individuals, sometimes someone can change the whole world. This hand is also so bad. Can we all throw North Winds and Mulligan? Okay, that's fine. I'm not conning. No way. This is the most irresponsible con. Folks, we haven't even eaten all our veggies, and you want to get ice cream? This is a fun stream, but come on, we gotta eat our veggies, folks. Yeah, I think if you live in the West, it's like all the messaging is one person. You can change your entire life circumstances. And it's like, I don't know if that's true, you know. Usually it takes collective action to do something, you know? Like when everyone in chat compliments me on my hair, then the life circumstances actually get changed. Then I feel like the most handsomest little fellow in the world. Not quite ice cream, but I made some lemon sorbet today. Okay, that is absolutely incredible. Cryborg Gray. You know what? I can see the confusion. Speaking of, I think I'll get an ice cream. Ice cream is so effing good. Ice cream is so good. Even as someone who's lactose intolerant, when ice cream literally like decimates my insides, don't threaten me with a good time. Even when ice cream kind of be decimating my insides, I'm pogging up with ice cream. It's so good. And honestly, I'm living in the future. Like, I'm reaping all the benefits of this modern world in the sense that a lot of ice cream places, I think you're hard pressed to find an ice cream place that does not have some either vegan options or dairy-free options, both of which, honestly, pretty good. They've been working on this stuff in labs, folks. It's not like, you know, it's not like they're shitty. They're not. They're good now. They're good now. Nice haircut, and this is the beginning of that collective action. Gambling in the points casino can change your life in an instant. You know, 99% of gamblers stop right before they hit it big. So never stop gambling, folks. And you can clip that. No, don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I think that genuinely, there was a good video essay about it. I can't remember who the creator was. Big apologies. But they were like, oh, why is everything addictive now? Like, why is everything, the economics of the economy of addictive products or whatever, you know, vape pods or whatever. And, but even like mundane stuff, like the software that you use. And I'm like, yeah, this seems pretty true. You know what I mean? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, and then am I happy with a 4-6? I kind of am happy with a 4-6, but like usually I'm not. I'm gonna keep my Honor Tiles for just one round. The dark theme, good tidings, good tidings. But I was thinking like, it's genuinely hard when a lot of the games that kids are playing on the phones, like gacha games, those are really addictive. And you know, if you spend money, they try to you know, get all your money instead of just some of your money. It's hard. I think that people with addictive tendencies, and I think I fall into that. Luckily, not as deep as, luckily, like, and I don't mean to just say this flippantly, like not a life-ruining amount. I'm genuinely very grateful for the genetic lottery or for my circumstances such that I haven't fallen into it a life-ruining amount, but it must be so stupidly difficult to navigate the world if you get easily addicted to things. Addiction is 100% profitable. Because I think the economy of a lot of the mobile games is not that, you know, they try to get everyone to spend a little. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's great for them, but they try to get the whales which is a term for people that spend a lot of money in the games, in the mines, if you will, just spend a metric F ton in the games, you know? China tried to regulate gacha, but they backed down. You know that when a government backs down to the whims of gacha as a genre, you know something's going on. Like I think it's probably unhealthy. I don't think that is a stretch to say that it's probably unhealthy for the human psyche. Like apparently a lot of boomers or maybe zoomers, I don't know, but it's like an age group these days is getting super addicted to that Monopoly Go phone game. Like apparently Monopoly Go, not Genshin Impact, okay? Not like, you know, semi-seductive anime characters. Like no, Monopoly Go. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I find the Monopoly man seductive. Has been raking in the bank. Wow. The weirdest Ricci of all time? Sure, I'm the dealer. I'd like to stay in the dealer seat. I mean, this is like a very piddly Ricci. And we don't see any Dora. Oh, that's terrifying. Hang on, maybe I shouldn't have Ricci this one. It's bad if I draw the Dora. It's good if I get my winning tile, right? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Addiction is very profitable. Otherwise, the opium wars wouldn't have happened. That's very, very true. Addictions become a habitual dopamine response, so it feels good, and people tell themselves that it is good. It's really hard to recognize what feels good. What feels good isn't good. Ah, that's very, very true. Yeah, I think it's very easy for the human brain to get rewired. You know what I mean? Gambling fact, when gambling, you can win 2,000% of your money, but you can only lose 100%. Do the math. Okay, that is genuinely very funny. And also at the same time, can't you technically lose more than 100% of your money if you borrow money that you don't have to gamble with? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's definitely... Jesus should have gone off a little bit more in the Bible. Am I really giving notes to the Bible right now? I guess I'm giving notes to the Bible. Hey, Jesus, actually, you might have wanted to write a little bit more about gambling in the Bible. Dude, can you imagine if Jesus was like here today and they like came out with the Bible? And could you just fucking imagine the Reddit thread? I liked it, but I think it's probably interesting, but the writing style couldn't keep me hooked. This is gonna be a hard pass for me. 7,000 upvotes. Who does this person think they are to tell me how to live my life? Kind of dumb. Don't like them backseating my life. Hard pass. Girl Luigi, good tidings, good tidings. Welcome, welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I guess this is a little redundant. Sure. I like the green dragon, but maybe I should just throw the green dragon so I can stay in the dealer seat. Bible 2 just dropped. Wake up, honey. You know what? The new progressive Bible should be like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's husband. What about that, huh? Yeah. Yo, we should all get together and make like a GoFundMe to write a new Bible together. It's the worst idea I've ever had in my entire life. Bible 2, go woke, go broke. Oh no, the Bible's been on Facebook too. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's how cults start. Verconi, I've been watching too many VTubers. I don't know how to tell you this, but can we get some Yusung psychological prisons in the chat? Like, I don't want to say that you need to examine your surroundings just a little bit, with a little bit more scrutiny, but this is, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a zuzzy environment, if you will. Sure, I think that, I mean, this hand has a chance to pinfu. My favorite part of the movie is when he said it's pinfu time, it's a pinfu all over everyone. This is a genuine pinfu opportunity here. This is a good stream. Isn't Bible 2 just Ricci Book 1 by Dana Chiba? Bio music, man. I'd like to give a standing ovation and a salute to that one. Here's the Ricci. It's the worst Ricci I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, I'm gonna give a hard pass on that one. I'm gonna give a hard pass on that one. And now if we draw into 6 of bamboo, it becomes Avengers Infinity better, okay? And Infinity times better. Do you think the Bible has a Spark Notes? I think that This is a real question. The Bible has a Spark Notes, right? Because it's the funniest. It's probably, okay, is there a funnier book to Spark Notes? I think that has to be the funniest book to Spark Notes. Yes, lol. Because you know someone for like a religious studies class did not read the Bible when they were supposed to, and they just Spark Noted the Bible? What is another funny book to Spark Note? I gotta say Karma Sutra. That's a funny book to Spark Note because, you know, hee hee, funny, you know, funny intimacy pictures, hee hee. You know, I don't know if you could sum that one up. All right, you know what? Could have maybe Ron there, but no, we couldn't have. We had to wait on the, no, we could have. We absolutely could have. But waiting on the 8 of bamboo when 2 of them have already been thrown, that's a recipe for disaster, folks. That's an absolute recipe for disaster. Where's Waldo? Yeah, imagine the Spark Notes for Where's Waldo. Themes, being lost in the world, individuality, blending in. Motifs, glasses, red stripes, little dogs or whatever. The joy of sex would also be funny. I haven't heard of the joy of sex. Probably because I haven't needed it. Probably because I cry every time he's there. I mean, that would be a very funny Spark Notes where like, hey, if you're looking for Waldo and they give you like the area of the map where Waldo is, or just the area of the photo where Waldo is. Where's Waldo? I mean, as a kid, it seems so fun to do. As an adult, I'm like, this is the same thing where I'm like, I bought the bad peanut butter that Beth got for me, very kindly and lovingly so. I'm not trying to, you know, be ungrateful for that. And I asked for it. I specifically asked for it. And it's good peanut butter. It tastes good. But the fact that you have to stir for it, it's like, no, if I'm buying a book, you have to tell me where Waldo is. You have to tell me where Waldo is, and you have to write in a style that makes the search for Waldo interesting. You know what I mean? I don't know about Spark Notes, but I want to believe someone read the wrong metamorphosis for literature class. What are the two? Because I only know the one from Kafka. Why? Because I'm a smart cookie. Kind of a smart cookie with it, though. Okay, this hand is both good and very, very dangerous. Do you know what I mean? Like, this hand is a good Tanyao banger, Tanyao red 5. Actually, it's not even that good. We're pretty far from Tenpai. We're probably like 2 or 3 tiles away from Tenpai. I'm gonna throw the Dora before it gets me into trouble. The other one is a Dojin. You mean like a hentai story? Wow. Is an infamous hentai manga. Wow. Now people think I've got a roach fetish. That's honestly one of the best jokes I've ever said on stream. This is a good stream. I think it's a good stream. Dante's Inferno was a Catholicism dojin. Dude, the Bible's a freaking dojin. What are the kinks in the Bible? Fucking, I don't know, like Immaculate Conception. That's a kink. Arguably, that's a kink. Is it a religious, you know, is it a religious pillar? Yeah, sure. But like, you know, Immaculate Conception and Mpreg are on the same effing website. Do you know what I mean? Can I get a 1 in chat if you agree? We're losing this game. But we haven't had a chance to really go off. Jesus was also into feet. Was he? Oh my goodness. I did think that was weird when in the Bible, Jesus was like, yo, Mary Magdalene, can I sniff him though? I thought that was weird. I didn't really understand it, you know? But it's one of those like parables, I think. It's supposed to teach you a lesson about something else in life. It's like an analogy or something. Oh yeah, there's a lot of corporal punishment in the Bible. Yo! But also, isn't it kind of like, haven't people smarter than I written about all like the sexy stuff in the Bible, you know? How like it's kind of like a perverse fetishization of the pain and suffering that some people like to do in the modern day or whatever. Why are we talking about this? I guess because it's interesting. I guess because it's interesting to think about. Okay, I will say this, because we should, you know, I don't want to actually offend someone, you know? So I'm gonna say one last thing on the subject, and then maybe we can talk about something else. Okay, Left Lord going for a half outside hand. I just don't want to deal in. Do you know what I mean? I just like simply don't want to. I don't want to, because this hand is so far away from anything even remotely good. I'm not gonna give you 1s, 9s, 2s, or 3s, or 7s or 8s. What if Jesus turned water into cum? Okay, and now that is the end of that bit, folks. That is the end of that bit. Now let's talk about something nice. Does anybody, what are your favorite picnic foods? I'm thinking, if Beth is watching this, she doesn't even know this, but I'm thinking about asking Beth to a picnic, you know? Not only because it's a fun date idea, but because we would get to take our Pokemon Go auto catchers with us. And then if we go to the park, we can restock up on Ultra Balls and stuff, because we spent all of them at Gumi Community Day, and now we're extremely dry, you know? I'll throw a red dragon. Please don't have it. Okay, let's freaking go. I wasn't paying attention. What did he just say, Caterpie? I said, what if we, does anybody have any good picnic foods that they like? Okay, Crossroad called the Ricci. I mean, this is horrendous news bears for us in the sense that, like, we're in direct competition with a Crossroad for last place, and I would like to not lose the game. I don't know if this is like a radical idea or whatever. But I would like to not lose this game if we don't necessarily have to, you know? 3 of characters looking relatively safe. I don't think that Left Lord can win with the 3 of characters, right? All the 1s are gone. Yeah, they can't have another 1, 2, 3. So 3 of characters looking incredibly safe. Meanwhile, I'm looking like a fool with my pants on the ground, folks. Cold fried chicken. Oh, that sounds amazing. Cheese and crackers. Honestly, the dairy-free Boursin or Boursin, whatever it's called from Trader Joe's, honestly smacks so hard that I can genuinely eat cheese and crackers, but it's like the dairy-free cheese, you know? I just made garlic shrimp with paprika and it was so goddamn good. Not picnic food, but I wanted to brag. Okay, first of all, thanks for the invite. Second of all, that sounds so effing good. That sounds so effing good. Can I ask a weird question? I don't know if this is just a Chinese American thing or it's an everyone thing. Left Lord at Dudora. Okay, wowzers. Very spicy game. Can I take a census? Can I get a 1 in chat if you've ever had to peel shrimp before eating them? Like peeling cooked shrimp. Can I get a 1 in chat if you've peeled cooked shrimp before? Can I get a 2 in chat if you've just never done that? Okay, so it's like a mix, right? It's like, oh, it's a mostly 1s, but it's a genuine mix. Because like, I love shrimp. Shrimp is one of my favorite foods. And I've always said this. I've said this once at least every single stream. And mods back me up on this. I simp for shrimp. That's true, by the way. That's true. If I didn't simp for shrimp, would I be sitting with the world's worst gamer posture every single stream? Methinks not. Methinks not. Shrimp will kill me, but is also gross. Shrimp has a weird texture. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's not as shrimple as that. It's not as shrimple as that, folks. It's shrimply fantastic. He's always saying that. All right, what do I do here? I want Tanya. I want my Tanya, but I will settle for Ricci, Pinfu, Red 5, Dora, Dora, right? Like that also smacks so hard. I'll eat anything from the ocean, even a rock. I love ocean foods. I think it's because I grew up on, when I was born in China, I was born in, on a coastal city, and seafood is like a big part of the cuisine there. And so I'm down horrendous for seafood. I think seafood is absolutely incredible. What, you can eat the shell? I don't think you can eat the shell. I've never eaten the shell. Sometimes people tell you, like, when you're eating deep fried shrimp that you can't eat the shell. Those are hearsayers, okay? I don't believe you can't eat the shell. Yeah, but it like rips up your insides, does it not? Oh, for real? You can eat the shell? I've tried to from time to time, but I do not like eating the shell. Hey, it's gonna, if I eat the shell, then I'm gonna become the ghost in the shell. Hello, fellow kids. Anime? Do I chase the Ricci here? That's so funny to think about. That's so effing funny to think about. Not haha funny, but like tragically funny. Do I have safe tiles? No, I don't. Honestly, I'll go F myself. It passed! Okay. Oh my God, I might be able to, oh, Pinfu, red 5, Dora Dora. Do I just chase this? I mean, it doesn't matter, right? But I'm not folding? Why not just send it? Why not just send it? You either lose the game, I either lose the game here or I win. Club can't even handle me right now. Let's go! That's that. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. And we might even go positive today. I mean, not really. We demoted today. We might go positive. Hang on. Is this orphans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Like a German person saying no? Okay. I mean, I'll do it. And then even if you miss, you'll land amongst the half outside hands, right? Kind of nasty with it. Sucking the head is the best part. Why did I read that? Why did I read that? Why did I read that? I'm so upset right now. Why do I have a chance? I have a chance to scan things on my brain computer and I don't. But this is because you know this and you try to trick me into saying bad things. I've never said bad things before. Certainly I wouldn't say, what if Jesus turned water into cum earlier this stream? Am I weird that when I get chicken feet at dim sum, I laugh because I'm sucking toes? This is why I can't eat chicken feet. Number 1, delicious. Number 2, I get a boner. No, chicken feet, if you've never had it, it's like a weird experience. I'm not gonna say it's for everyone, but I used to have them a lot as like a snack when I was really, really young and living in China. And I remember really, really liking it as a kid. It's just kind of funny to gnaw on a bone, you know? I got that dog in me. Who's to say that I can't like gnawing on a bone? Pickled chicken feet? Usually it's not pickled. It's like, it's not pickled, it's DiGiorno. No. Imagine if DiGiorno just, you know, stepped into Asian cuisine. Oh God. Still probably better than Din Tai Fung, right? Oh! He went there, folks. He went there. I think Din Tai Fung is a little too overpriced for what it is. Very, very overpriced. But it's usually just like, I think it's marinated in some kind of sauce, you know? I think it's just got like a sauce on it. Why am I saying it so weird? Because it's fun to say it like that. I'm sauced up. An awfully hot coffee pot. It's just fun to say. All right, Lord? You got this one. Of course, never punished by throwing a risky, you know, 2 of BAMs. Never punished. That's fine. That's fine. All last. Here we go. Nice guys finish in all last. What do we want to see here? Another green dragon would go bananas mode. Honestly, give me a pure straight in the bamboo suit. We could get a 1 through 9 in the bamboo suit. That's a fun and flirty way to open up our hand. If not, I could genuinely consider, just to protect the plate, right? Just to protect the 3rd place, I could throw away the 1 of bamboo. And I say to all the haters, hold these L's for me because you're not going to get some of this value tonight. I'm a huge fan of poached chicken with that ginger scallion sauce. Holy moly. I mean, that sounds delicious. You know, I used to like, I used to like poached chicken, but, not after I got in trouble because they had a non-compete clause. Can I get some LOLs, please? Can I get some Lamaus? Can I get some hearty har-hars? Can I get Hainan chicken is also incredible. Don't do the socials thing like the stream is over. I'm just heating up. I'm heating up. These are good jokes. And now you bring up the worst typo of all time. When I said when I meant to type that my heater was broken, I've had no heat. And I said I've had no head for 2 weeks. It's a very different meaning. It's a very different meaning. I'll give you that much. I'll give you that much. Can we please get this hand into the end zone? Rare football reference, folks. Why did it cross our chi here? I mean, maybe their only hope, and it's a bad one. It's either a Yakuman, which they shouldn't have opened their hand for, or it's just trying to get into exhaustive draw and just praying that the game continues. Here we go. The Foe King. Good tidings, good tidings. Can I get a... Okay. This is it. You need to pay. Everyone needs to pay attention to this one. Oh my god. A crosser wanted nothing to do with this. They just wanted out of this game. That's so funny. I mean, you should call Ricci. You had a chance, like a direct hit Mongon or Oniman. I don't like that play, but you know what? I'll take it. We got two. But can I say this? Can I? One in chat if you like a thin noodle, like a vermicelli or a glass noodle. A 5 in chat if you like a thick noodle, like an udon. Personally, I'm a thick noodle kind of a guy. I like my noodles thick. 15. Yeah, I like thick noodles. It's just got a good mouthfeel. I like when my mouth is full of noodles. And with thin noodles, you can still do that, but it takes a lot more effort. And then you crunch, and then you bite down on thin noodles, and they're all broken. You know? They're all broken. I like a thick noodle. I like when a noodle fills my mouth. That's gonna do it for today's stream. Hey! I do YouTube videos every single day about Ricci Mahjong. Exclamation mark YouTube. You want to check those out. We're going to be back Wednesday and Friday. You know what we're going to do on Wednesday? I think we're going to play some Rhythm Hell, which is like a meme Rhythm Heaven game that's like absurdly hard. Like absurdly hard. And I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I don't know if it's going to be the full 2 hours, but we can even check out the new level in Rhythm Doctor. Oh, we got some rhythm games on Wednesday, folks. Okay? Friday, no idea what we're doing, but we're going to be back both of those days at 3 p.m. PST. Exclamation mark YouTube, exclamation mark Discord. If you want to talk to us in the Disky, I'll be there immediately after you, okay? Thanks for keeping me company today. Thanks for a fun stream. Thanks for keeping things positive. Thanks to Justin, friend and colleague, esteemed colleague for the raid. Hedgehog's Icon, Verconi, Bob's Gaming, Caterpie, Butts Channels, Gray, Bread Bowl, Ellie, I had said Hedgehogs, Dodo Sec, Girl Luigi. I know Oishi's here. Malingonium, Lightspeed Sloth, Tectonic, Streganina, Bio Music Man, Bears for L, BQ, Tuesday. All right, I'll see you Wednesday. I'll see you in the Discord immediately, okay? I'll pay out the second place. Bye!